We are live. Absolutely, you guys. Welcome on in. I'm so excited for this conversation today. Y'all, this gentleman, from the moment that I met him, I think you guys are going to absolutely love the conversation. You're also going to really fall more in love with the mission and movement of what we're doing. Over the last 3 weeks, I've had the opportunity to introduce you guys first to our CEO, then our VP of Field Development. Today, like, you're going to love our VP of strategy. This gentleman has been with the company for the last 7 years. Not only is he, this guy works like 24/7 as well. So I just want you to know the mission is embedded. Nuno, when I was able to meet you in Spain, it was like getting the mission of MWR and where we're headed, but also to have it in my soul. And I think that you embody the soul of the company. And so, you guys, it is with no further ado, drum roll, please, to welcome our VP of Strategy, Nuno Casao, today, just to share, what you're most excited about in the company. You've been here 7 years, so you've seen a lot of transformation. Would love to have you share that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jen. It's an honor to be here. My pleasure to be on this call. And yeah, we met like 10 months ago, almost 10 months ago in Spain. So I've been an amazing journey so far. I've been with MWLI for the last 7.5 years. I've been like an amazing journey. And probably the most exciting thing about that for me, it's the transformations that we see in people's lives. So we see all types of stories with MWLI, from the person that, like you, that arrived here and went to diamond super fast and double diamond and have like this huge success story. And I love that, but also that little stories of that people that, they change something on their lives because of what we provide with our company. Like, hey, because of you, I'm able to take my mother to her first flight. I'm able to take my family to their dream destination. I'm able to pay my son's school because of this business. Oh, all these little stories for me are the most impactful, and that's one of the things that excite me more. Is like what we really help that person to change or to improve in their lives, and that's the game-changing thing that I see here, and that makes me excited every day because we hear stories every day from huge success to middle success to little steps, and I love them all.
I love them. I mean, I know we wanted to go fast here in North America, so we created some big stories. But you're right; it is the person who's across the screen right now that has the hope, the dream. They want to make wishes real for their family. I know you just got off a call with Africa. What is
Yeah.
it like for you having business in 150 countries and growing? Like, to have like a global business. I mean, we're 16 days out from launching our country, which is massive, but like, what's it like to know like we're taking what's number one in Europe and bringing it to North America to see those ahas in people all over the world?
Well, every country, every place that we go have their own little, things that are different from all around the world, but we have a lot of common things all around the world too. So the important thing for us is, of course, to have something as a platform, something as a business opportunity that it's universal, that have a common language, and we really want to push that and to keep that all the time. But also understand that sometimes we need to make small adjustments here, small adjustments there, to make sure that we really like are aligned with everything that is happening on all these places in the world. So that's also a very nice challenge, something that I really like and that excites me when it comes to build globally. And then all these cultures, we have like people from I don't know, South Africa, from Morocco, from the United States, from Korea, from France, Portugal. Like all these people have different cultures, but we understand that, like if we go for example from United States, and then we have our teams in South Korea, and we see the way things work there, they are like completely different, but they all find common things that help the business to grow together and to go forward together. So I'm super excited because we have something that really have a universal language, and that we can do it in any place in the world. And even if you are now seated in the USA and I'm in Portugal and someone else is in, I don't know, Zimbabwe, we can all be sharing the same thing with the same passion, with the same idea, and that's super exciting. And we need to keep this common language into our people. And going now into the North American launch, I'm super excited for that because I love USA. I've never been in Canada. I love USA. Every time I go to USA, every time I visit a new place, I'm always super excited because it looks like I'm in a movie all the time. So for me, from someone that comes from Portugal, a little country in Europe, that most of the people think that we are a little bit of Spain, but from someone like me, go there and see the potential that exists there, like what we can do, what can happen, and what if the right people have the right mindset and do the things the right way. Well, the stories will be absolutely incredible, and I can't wait that we are like less than 2 weeks away from that moment, and I'm extremely excited for that.
I mean, the thing is, like visiting you in Portugal, like it was so breathtaking. I mean, to go in not you, but like the presidential trip you were on, we all were experiencing, and it's amazing to know we're about to do that here, you guys. Because it's one thing to put your credit card in and say I'm joining a company. It's another thing to have a company inside of you, and that's what I was able to gain in Spain. But okay, talk about that historic. I mean, when you and I left you left Las Vegas and you're going back to Portugal, and then I came back to California. You did this talk for our team about like that historical choice people have. In 16 days, there are some people who are like, should I go to Dallas? Should I not? Should I be at the beginning? Should I not? Like, talk about how important it is for people who are like on the fence that they could literally be the very people that are saying yes to launching the US and Canada and Australia. What is that like, and does it ever come back again?
Yeah, that's true. So as I said before, I've been with this company for 7.5 years, and if you saw what was MWLF back then, you will not recognize compared to what it is today. The transformation, the progress, the evolution, everything was like a huge progress, a huge evolution. And coming, I was lucky enough to be able to launch the company back then. Before I was VP, I was on the field. And I was lucky enough to be one of the persons launching it in some of the countries that we are today, like Portugal, like even Spain, Brazil, and so on, and have teams worldwide. But the point is that it was great for me to be on that front line and have that chance to do it, to be one of the pioneers that was developing that company in France and Europe in general. And this was with a company that we cannot compare to what we have today. Like the progress that we had in these 7.5 years, it's insane. But right now, going into a market like North America, that is the potential of that market. It's absolutely it's enormous. It's gigantic, and going there with the product, the service that we have today, and also the comp plan that we have today. So the opportunity and the community, the travel side that we built, having that all together, like being built for 12 years to the moment that we arrive today, that we have everything amazing. And I'm sure that I can say that like loud because we are really on a moment that everything looks so incredible, looks so amazing. And be able to be launching something on a market like North America that have that big potential, that's unique. And I say that because there are moments in life that things go in your front, they will only go one time. So either you grab it or you let it by, and you will lose that special moment, that special opportunity, that unique a line of things that are happening one time in life. And I say this because the Travel Advantage platform, the service, the community that we have, it's aligned. The compensation plan, the business opportunity, it's aligned. The potential of the North American market that we are starting, okay? We are like warming up. It's right there. So all this together at the same time, in the same moment, it's something that cannot be replicated. It's now. It's now. So everybody that is thinking, oh, maybe I will wait, maybe I will not wait, is like, that business opportunity that helped. Like, let me give an example. Someone invited you to be part of the the pioneers of the investors of Netflix 20 years ago. And you go like, I don't know if this is going to work. It looks like yes. It looks like it's amazing. It looks like it's going to be incredible. I don't know if I should do it or not. Well, today I think you have no question about that you know that was going to be incredible. But right now you have a company with experience, a company with results, a company with documentation that show you that what is about to happen, there is no doubts that it's going to be huge. And you have the choice, okay? You have the choice to be part of that. It's not something that, oh, some have opportunities, some not. No, you have the choice to be part of that. So that's why the moment that we are right now, it's unique. It will be great in the future. It will be great in tens of years from now. But like today, the potential, one of that points that I was talking about before, it's unique. It's now. It's the moment. So I have nothing. There is nothing I can say that can explain how big is the opportunity for you. Just by go to Dallas, say yes. You have a big chance to have success, like a bigger chance than ever to have a huge success in your life. So it's a no-brainer for me. It's something that for me is like I don't even question. It's just like boom, it's time to go. Let's go all in, and that will make all the difference. The moment that remember that the moment that we have today, we cannot replicate it. Now it's that moment. It's special, and we have three types of people: the ones that will let it go by and say, "Oh, I wish I could. I wish I had like pay attention to that opportunity." The second one is okay. I gotta see. I will try, but I will not going to put all my effort. Well, they will get something, but they will not get like the full advantage of that. And there are the ones like you, Jen, that say, "I'm all in. Boom, I'm going all in," and that's it. That's the ones that are going to be the double diamonds, the triple diamonds, the royals, and so on and so on. So the choice. The good thing is that everybody have a choice today. And the choice is either one of these three things that I share with you right now. Now it's up to you to, to the one that is connected on the other side of the screen to decide what you want to do with it.
It's so true. I look and I'm like, we're going to have a diamond in every city, state, and province, US, Canada, Mexico, Australia. And I'm like, and all over the globe. But the choice is like people. It truly is an opportunity of a lifetime to be in the number one travel company coming from Europe to here. But talk about, you've seen leaders launch maybe and wobble, right? You've seen it in different marketplaces. And I'm now seeing leaders come back that were here 7 years ago that are now like, I better get back in because the momentum we are creating with a company that just did 120 million in sales in calendar year of 2025. Now we're going to, I mean, imagine you guys, that is not a company that's a startup. That means we are going. And so Nuno, talk about the person that like you just gave the three types, but like a leader that you know is kind of newer and they're like deciding, should I go and invest the time and energy to be doing that? Talk about the qualities of maybe a leader that, makes it. Like who are the ones you see that actually go after it? Because when I hear all the stories, like we're not really different. We're just stubborn and have grit and whatever. What would you say are some of those key qualities people have to make it?
Well, first, a true leader, they don't have any question. Okay, period. Like someone that it's on a moment that they are looking for something that will change their lives, something that can create a lot of success, something that will make the difference. A leader can identify that like in a moment and is ready to go. Like you did in when you went to Benidorm, or Heather did when you went to Benidorm, and you understood that when you were there. Like that's no question. Like that's it. A leader can identify that, and that's why today you are double diamond. That's one of the things, and you are just warming up for what is coming now. So that's one of the things. But what I see, like what is common in leaders that have success, is that, so first of all, they understand that, okay, this is big. I have something huge in hands. I have something that can change my life and the life of my family. That's the number one. The number two is they take a decision. And when I say take a decision, is like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put all my energy, I'm going to put all my focus, I'm going to put everything into it because I know that this is the decision that will shape my life and that will make things go forward. And then it's commitment to say something. I'm going to do this, but on your process, you will have a lot of distractions because we live on a world of distractions. Social media, TV, this and that, friends, all that things. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to get distracted with, oh, maybe I should not go to the presentation today because there is some of my friends are going out and I'm going to do something. It's easy to say, oh, I want to do this business, but I'm still a bit busy, so I don't know if I'm going to do it now. It's easy to say, oh, maybe I'll do this business, but someone else told me about business A, B, C, D, F, G, and so on and so on. And people get distracted into this process, and they don't really follow on the decision that they took before. Because taking a decision is one thing, the commitment to stay in that decision, to stay doing that, that's a completely different story. So that's one of the things that I see, like that a true leader, one of our success leaders, like all our success leaders, and I can do that on all the markets that we have, from France to Italy to Romania to Korea to Russia to Kazakhstan to USA, like all have the same one thing in common. They decide that's what I'm going to do it, and boom, it doesn't matter what person A, B, C, or D is saying, because distractions are all there all the time, but they know what they are doing and they go in that direction. And not only in our business, in life. If you see a sportsman with a huge success, well, you see someone that is completely committed to what he's doing. I don't know, like Michael Jordan, when he was on the top of the form, it was only focused and doing one thing, that was training, working out, and make sure he was the best athlete ever to become the one that we have today. He was not thinking by that moment, oh, should I go and try to race cars? Oh, should I go and try to play baseball? He played baseball after he had his career. So to be great, to be on top, to be the best, you got to stay focused and committed to your decision. And that's a common thing that all the big leaders have.
Oh, I love it. I knew, because that's what I love. You guys, here's the thing. He's looking at every single country. I mean, so all the top leaders are in various different countries, and we can look and go, oh, well, they have it easier in Kazakhstan, or, oh, they have it easier. You guys, do you really think that people in Russia have it easier than the United States and Canada? The answer is no. And so if they can get to double diamond, when I saw Fariza just get to double diamond in Kazakhstan, I was like, then no one in the United States has any excuses, because she just proved that even in a harder situation, she could do it. And so, Nuno, I want to thank you for that. Okay, now on our platform, you guys, a lot of you are drawn to it for the life experiences, like curated trips. Some of you put in the comments if you want to be a shower upper, or maybe you like to use the AI trip planner on it so that you can extend it. You like to plan. When I went to Portugal, I used the AI trip planner to like plan a little bit around the trip. But talk about your favorite life experience, like what it was, and now like where we're at evolving wise from like a basic life experience to like deluxe life experience, if you could.
Well, I have a funny story about life experiences. I will start by my first life experience. So
Okay.
I joined in 2018, and I went good. You know, I had a good start. It was not like the biggest growth by then, but I had like a very good start on what was our business back then. But I remember my first life experience that completely shifted, like changed the way I look into the business. First, because it was New York, and I always had that dream to go to New York. By that time in 2019, I've only been in the USA for one time. That was Miami, Orlando, and New York was like my city. And I was like, okay, I gotta go there. And 2019, I went there. First of all, I was like looking up all the time. I was like in the Wonderland. That was me in
Yeah.
2019. So I was so excited by that trip. Then I was there with people from all around the world, like from Sweden to France to USA to Bulgaria to everything, like from African countries, from people from all around the world. And it was so exciting to connect with all these new people that I was meeting there for the first time, and how much value that brought into my trip, into my experience. Because I was not in New York alone looking into things or with my one friend. I was there with, I don't know, 60, 70 people that we were there, like having a crazy experience, like looking all around, enjoying all that places. And I had like the biggest expectations ever, but I found out that, okay, we can even go here, that it's much higher than was my expectations. So I came from New York after that experience, and my results in the business, boom, exploded, because my trust, my confidence, my energy speaking about MWI Life and Travel Advantage completely changed, because I was not speaking about other people's stories. I was speaking about my experience. And that changed the belief that I have in that. So that was for me a whoa moment back then in 2019. And I will let's go like 7 years, 6 years forward, and let's go to Dubai last October. We had like that trip in Dubai that I have done a lot of trips since that in New York that I had a lot of fun. I have a huge book of memories thanks to our life experiences. And then we went to this trip in Dubai and it was like the most incredible experience that I had in my life, period. The people that I met there, the ones that I have been traveling with, and we just met again in these places. And on that trip, I remember like some of the people that were there. Oh, I have already been in Dubai, but I have never been in Dubai and felt that experience like I'm feeling now. I've been in Dubai, I don't know, like 5 times before. And every time I go, like it levels up. And I went there on that group, and it was crazy, incredible. Having like the biggest yacht in Dubai for our private party, and everybody having the moment of their lives from all the countries that you can imagine in the world, going on a fantastic safari in the desert with I don't know how many jeeps, and stay there and go to a crazy dinner that we had there. Having like the beach club like and make our own party there, going to that crazy restaurants and have so much fun with our people, guys. That was for me. And I can you can ask like the 500 people that were there. They all sometimes you say, oh, maybe some of them didn't like. Nope, there is nobody that said like, oh, maybe this was not good. Everybody was so crazy excited with what happened there, because you can travel with multiple platforms. You can have We have discounts, okay? We have amazing prices, but there is one thing that you cannot buy. It's our community. And our community brings a new value into your travel experience that you will never forget. All that connections that we do there, all these places. And I'm speaking about Dubai because was by far the one that had like the biggest impact in my life. But this is absolutely incredible. I'm seeing like Nate, I've been traveling with Nate so many times. We were in Punta Cana having so much fun on the boat in the middle. And you were there too. So we were having like Jen when we were in Punta Cana on that boat, having so much fun. So all the part of the community, this part of the connections that we make, it's something that you can't find outside. So it's unique. It's something that will bring the best value to your experience, and that will make memories that you will never forget in your life, and have that smile every time you speak about travel.
It's so true. And I literally, it's so contagious. It almost makes my eyes water. Like just, and you have the company dance down. Like the fact that there's like a company song that he orchestrates on all the trips. So in Punta Cana, we're on this boat that we're in the middle of the water. We got the DJ and the music playing, and then everyone does the same song together. And it was so amazing. Just see the community that we have wrapped around. We did that same thing in Cancun with 90 leaders on a white party, So to see that this is so much bigger than just saving money, traveling, and making money, we truly are making it so that people can live again. They can create memories and moments that they could not get any other way. And I just look at this timing of like 16 days out from launching and know like there's going to be some significant lives change because they come. I know you're going to come and country dance with us. Just kidding. But, come and,
I will.
party in Dallas. But, what would you say for anyone who's on the fence today that just says, gosh, I've tried something like this before. Why is this different? Like what, you've been here now and you've seen the company evolve into a really solid foundation, launching here into the US and Canada. And maybe somebody's like, I don't know if I have it in me to do it one more time. What would you say to that person?
Well, every situation is a situation because of the experiences that they had in the past. But if someone is still doubting, it's because they need to try it again. That's the first. If you have like that, should I do it, or should I not? Well, yeah, do it, because if you have that doubt, you need to try it one more time. But what you will find here that will help you to have that success and to have that wow moment is everything that we are doing, providing, makes life much easier compared to most of the opportunities that we see outside, because we have something that we don't need to make people wanting to do it. Everybody loves to travel. Like, I mean, there is like probably one in every 1,000 people that don't like to travel, but that's like something that is nothing. Okay, so everybody wants what we have, and nobody outside of MWI Life can provide what we provide in terms of the opportunity, the community, and everything that we have here. So if you, first of all, if you are still thinking about that, you should do it anyway, period. Why you should go there? Let's go back to what I was telling like 10 minutes ago. The moment that we are living right now, what is happening right now, you will regret if you let this go by. I don't want you to be looking into Jen in 7 months from now or 2 years from now, and she's double royale, and you'll go like, why didn't I went to Dallas when Jen invited me to go? I don't want you to be like looking into the stories of all these people that are still yet to join the business and have your friends calling you tomorrow and say, hey, you got to come and watch this MWI thing that we are having like such a crazy momentum right now. I just became diamond. And you go like, why I didn't say yes that time? I don't want to regret not trying. I don't want to look back and see like, oh, I missed that opportunity. You know, I missed it because, you know, maybe because where I come from sports, and in sports life, you never miss an opportunity. Every time you see an opportunity, you boom, you just go, you try. Sometimes you fail. Sometimes you fail. I come from motocross. I've broke a lot of bones. I fell a lot of times. I failed a lot of times. But every time I was seeing an opportunity, I was trying. And in business, if you see such a big opportunity like this, that is why. What's the question? What's the doubt? Boom. You just need to try, because you will regret if in 6 months from now, 1 year from now, you will see the stories of the people that are connected here today, the stories of the people that will still come and join us in the next months, and you'll be like, oh, damn, why I didn't took the opportunity that day. So I don't want you to regret that. So just go there and like give a shot, because I'm sure that if you take that decision and you commit, there is no way you will fail.
It's so true. Okay, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions, but like as far as like how we can pay what we pay, I know I asked Yoni the same question, but you're also behind the scenes helping make the, all of that happen, and you can see how it's possible. But for the new person, it's like, how can they really pay 85% commission, or how can they really pay the residuals that they do? And can you answer that for the audience who's like, okay, I want to do it. I can see why, but then how is it possible? Because this is like reoccurring revenue. This is not just a one-time course and they don't get it again. They get to learn all the things they have to learn in our community. We have the systems, but why is it possible? Because I see my paycheck every day, every week, and I'm like blown away. And I know that there's, so what would you say to that?
Well, first of all, I got to say that the way we have this comp plan, it's something that was built during the years, and that comes with the 12 years of experience that we have as a company. When I joined 7.5 years ago, it was half of what we have today. Okay, so because of the way we built the company, and there was a big difference between the way Yoni built this company and how most of the companies are built, and that's why probably we took this time to get into this momentum. Some companies, they come super strong, they have a super competition plan, they attract people, they go like very high, and then, oh, we need to take this out, we need to take this out, we need to take this out, we need to adjust this, and they adjust down to stay in business. And when you take out something from people, they get disappointed, and they, leaders go, teams go, and that's how it goes. Here, it was the other way around. We start, okay, this is what we can do. Now let's have this, let's have that, let's have this, let's have that, until we arrive at the moment that we are right now, that we have all these 12 years of experience. We have all this data. We have all this information that we know that we can pay this way, and there is no risk for the company. And it's different from a company that it's starting and they don't know if is there a risk or if it's not a risk. All this experience, all this data that we have allow us to be building this competition plan, because we had a lot of adjustments during these 10 years. Like the last 2 years we just found it, okay, this works, that's what we are doing, and that's the way we have been doing things. And also we have the structure. we have the people, the teams that inside the company and outside of the company, like in the field, that we know that where we are going. And another thing that we have been doing that it's incredible is that we project things and we take decisions with some projections. We say like, okay, we are going to do this because we are going to achieve this goal, and this will allow us to do this, and this will allow us to do that. And we have been like hitting all that marks month after month after month after month, that says like, okay, this is the way we go. So we have all this information and all this data that allow us to pay that much and have a structure that is super sustainable for us as a business. And everything that we do from now on, it's scale. And most of the things that we have, it's easy to scale. When we want more, we just increase. When we don't need that, we just remove a little bit, and that will follow up with the growth that we have in the business. So removes the risk that, oh, if tomorrow we go down a little bit, what happened? We have that covered. We don't have that issue because the way we have the structure of our company, we don't go into our risks. And of course, we have a service, not specifically a product. Because if you have a product company, I mean, I love product companies. I start in the product industry, but you have stocks. You have, how we call that? The materials that you need for the products. You have the shipping. You have the storage. You have all the things that are variables that you don't know what's going to happen. That can be, if you fail on a product that you want to launch, and then you have like 1 million products in stock and you are not selling them, that's a big cost for the company. So we don't have that. We don't need like, I don't know how many people to ship, to store, to order, all that little things. We remove all that costs. We remove all that risks from our business. And this allows us to be paying more, be more attractive for people, have a better service, and everybody's smiling. So it's a win-win situation. That's why it's so cool. And we are able to pay so much because of the type of service we have and because of the structure that we built during these years.
Okay, well, I know all of these leaders are on here, like they always are trying to get a hold of you. So I won't keep keeping you because Nuno, you are literally, not only do you serve at the highest level, you're an incredible leader and mentor and trainer. You bring all of your energy and over deliver every single time. And we also, like, you just make so much happen for us in all of the countries. I would just want to thank you and so much gratitude. You guys give Nuno so much love and gratitude in the comments. And I'm going to end with this question. Which of these three things are you the most excited about? I know we have the AI integration, even at the next level coming. I know we have villas coming. I know we have timeshares coming. Out of those three things, which would you say you're the most excited about that we're going to have coming up on the platform? Or maybe there's a secret thing that's coming that you can share with us today.
Well, we always have something planned for the future, but what I'm more excited about right now is, of course, the AI. And I say this because AI is not the future. AI is the present. And we started AI like 3 years ago, basically, and that was game-changing for us. But we know that AI is something that really excites me a lot because that's where the future is going. And we don't need to be, some people are still like, oh, should we go? Should we not go? Well, if you don't go, you will fall behind. So it's something that we need to follow it, and we need to be on the front line. We need to be on the ones that are really like on the front line of the innovation, of the future, of what is happening in the markets. So I'm super excited about the AI, of course, about the village, about everything else. But AI, it's something that really excites me because that's the future. Like on this call, who today is not using ChatGPT? I'm using that, like, it's my best friend today, ChatGPT. I ask him everything. Like, I'm writing. Sometimes I'm just lazy. I have an email and I say, hey, just answer me this email, and I just adjust 3 words and it's perfect. Let's go. So all these little on travel, it's the same. It will come to a point in the near future that we will not be looking into, what should I book? We just go, hey, I want to relax. I'm super tired because I had 2 months of hard work, and I just want to go to a place that I want to be silence, good food, relax, and warm water. And then, okay, perfect. I took care of everything for you. And you click on the button and you just take the plane and go. So this is what is going to happen on the near future. And we got to be there. We got to bring, and this is what will excite people in the near future too. So that's why we are spending so much time and resources on that. So we are on the front line for that, and really bring the future of the industry for our members and have these crazy, fantastic experiences that we have. And I will put a fourth point there. The other thing that really excites me is our community. Okay, our people. I'm a people person. I like to be, to see people, connect with people, speak with people. So yeah, I love AI, but I love people too. So having something that combines the best of both worlds, I'm smiling all the time.
It's so true. When the CEO call yesterday, I was like, the hardest decision is: are we going to the Mykonos? Are we going to the Maldives? Are we going to, somebody posted Cristiano Ronaldo's home, whatever, whoever that is. I was like, I know it's soccer, right? Something.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, his hometown. Everyone's gonna go there, and I'm like, that is what's so fun when you are on the cutting edge with AI and travel and being able to give people something they could not get somewhere else. And Nuno, you make those life experiences. You always say this. It would be cheaper to travel than to stay at home. And so what an amazing opportunity. So I can't wait to see you in Dallas. Any last words you have for anyone who's maybe considering coming with us to Dallas or not?
Well, I would say that you will have the experience of your life if you come to Dallas. You will meet fantastic people there that will bring your great moments. You'll make new friends. You will have, even if you just go there and you come back home and you do nothing, what you will learn there, how you can grow cultural, spiritually, everything, it's worth it to go there. So it's something that I will not question if you want to go or not. My only question for you is how many of your people are you bringing with you? Because every time there is an event, and I've been on this industry for 16 years, every time there is an event, I never think if I go or if I don't go. I go, period. That's number one. I just go. Then it's like try to bring as many people as I can, because I know that event will change my life. But I don't want to change that alone. I want to multiply my results, but I want to multiply also the results of my team, the results of my people. So I will never go to an event alone. I will always try to bring as many ambassadors as I can, because I'm not selfish and I want to multiply the results of everybody. So I know that event will change the trajectory of your business. So there is no question. It's not if you go, it's how many of your ambassadors will be there with you.
Oh, I love it. You guys, thank you so much. Nuno, thank you for not only painting the vision of where we are, where we're headed, some details of some of the things you're excited about. You guys, what does it actually take? He's watched leadership over the last 7 years, those people that have had success, those commonalities. He gave you those nuggets today. If you're just jumping on, go back and listen to that part, because Nuno, you've seen it all and you've seen it evolve as a platform. And we are just like, I know that we're at Double Diamond, whatever, but I feel like we're just like a kindergarten kid, like a little kid in preschool that's like, let's go everyone to get to the football stadium. And so we're just getting warmed up, and our Super Bowl is going to be in Dallas on February 19th and 20th. You guys, we cannot wait to see you there. And thank you for your leadership and all you do for the company. We appreciate you.
My pleasure. It was an honor to be here. Thanks everybody for being connected, and see you all in Dallas, because we have our music. We have the Freed from Desire to do there. We got to jump, and everybody that listens that music, they will never listen to that music the same way. They will always remember that.
So guys, true.
Ben, thank you so much for the invitation. It was an honor to be here. See you in Dallas in just a few days, and I hope to see everybody that is connected in Dallas and have a lot of fun there.
Yes. All right, you guys. Bye. Have a beautiful day.